What is good, Carti people? Welcome to the channel. It's your boo, Bobbalam. After everything that happened last night with the craziness with Playboi Carti and the Narcissist hype, and people even thought it was going to drop last night, y'all are suckers. Ain't no way he's dropping it with no promo. He's not surprise dropping, I don't think. We thought he was gonna do that with Whole Lotta Red several times, but then we end up knowing like weeks in advance that it was gonna drop on Christmas Day from Academics, and he planned that, okay? They planned that whole orchestration to build up hype, and then Academics was on the album. But anyway, let's talk about the new updates that we kind of went over on the stream last night, but I wanted to make it a little bit more concise in a video because that was like 20 minutes long. We're fucking around a lot. So firstly, Playboi Carti yesterday posted officially like announcing the tour dates, even though we already knew it from the email blasts and then there are ads on Instagram and all that, wherein if you check, it says it starts October 14th, the Narcissist tour, which again, we already knew. However, after passing last night, which is the second to last Friday before the tour starts, meaning there is only one remaining Friday to drop an album. And usually, and this isn't always, because Carti could drop whenever he wants, honestly, especially if Kanye might be involved in it somewhat, dropping on a Sunday with Donda. But usually mainstream artists drop on Fridays to maximize their sales, as we all know. We go over that every single time we talk about an album. Now, as we were talking about, the last Friday to drop is next Friday, which is October 8th. And what do you know? He might have some competition from Don Toliver, who is a Cactus Jack artist. And now I'm not saying that Carti can't drop on the same day as Don Toliver, because I think that Carti would outsell him. Don Toliver's last album, I believe, sold like 44K, Heaven or Hell. But this is going to be his second album after having a big hit with like Lemonade, topping at number 6 on the Hot 100 Billboard, as well as just becoming more of like a pop superstar, if you will, maybe selling like 60 or so K. With that being said, labels, that being Playboi Carti, I know he's a narcissist and he don't give a fuck. He probably thinks he's better than every single person on this planet. Still, the competition for streams would be a little bit segregated because I believe there is some overlap between the Don Toliver fans and Playboi Carti fans of like hip-hop enthusiasts. And with Don Toliver being signed to Travis Scott, who is close with Kanye, and then Kanye being close with Carti, I just don't think that would work. So I don't think Carti would drop on October 8th, the same day as Don Toliver is dropping his Life of a Don album. However, we got some other good news in that Carto got wangs. A legendary producer posted this last night on his story saying, "Hope y'all fucking ready," reposting the Narcissist billboard, I think in Minneapolis, maybe. And he is allegedly a producer on Narcissist, as we found out like a month ago. This doesn't necessarily mean anything specific, but I do think it's a good sign that it means it's coming rather soon. But he also could just be talking about the tour. But since he's a producer and the music has not dropped on Narcissist, you would think that his music is coming out soon with the tour. And so that got me thinking, if Carti is likely not dropping next week, which he very well could be, I'm just saying the competition between Don Toliver and Carti, but if he's not dropping next week, and this is just a theory, all speculation, so take it with a grain of cap, he could be pulling a Kanye, in that if you recall with the Donda rollout, he performed all of the songs before he even released the album for like a whole month, every single weekend performing. I'm not saying Carti does the exact same thing as Kanye, but with Kanye being involved, they could be working together on some sort of immaculate scheme where Carti could be dropping after the tour ends, which would be December 23rd. So he could very likely drop on Christmas again at the 1-year anniversary of Whole Lotta Red. Hopefully not, but he's a narcissist. Once you're Santa, you're always Santa, stealing bitches' cookies and their milk, squirting it straight out them titties. And so with this theory, I was thinking, fans who buy tickets of the $60, $150, whatever tier class ticket that you bought for the Carti performance, you are essentially buying a ticket to get exclusive listen or look at the Narcissist project before it drops, similar to the Kanye method with Donda, by which all the people who went to the stadium got to hear the full grasp of what he was about to release before anyone else. We were all sitting there listening to LQ snippets that people were recording on their mom's pink Hello Kitty fucking vibrator. Not to mention the fact that if he does this method, he could also be pulling a Kanye in that he performs a ton of songs, kind of like how fans were requesting a lot of songs on Whole Lotta Red Deluxe, but this time He performs a ton of songs, and then they get to pick which ones, by like their reaction to it, how crazy they go in the mosh pit and whatnot, which songs go on Narcissist and which ones are scrapped or left for the deluxe. I don't know. Not that he would do a deluxe, but I'm just saying there is definitely a possibility that Carti drops a project or music during the tour or afterwards. We don't know when, but October 8th, I'm just saying that it's a little bit less likely than we thought, considering the Don Toliver obstacle, we're just gonna say. And the last little fun theory we got from like the old Whole Lotta Red days, the most recent model for the Narcissist clothing line that Playboi Carti posted on his Twitter and Instagram, captioned on her own profile, 1, 2, 3 Narcissist. Now, I'm not saying this means necessarily a date, but as a half joke, take a big ass bucket full of cap and salt in your mouth and your asshole. It could mean 12-3 because the numbers are next to each other, which is a Friday, December 3rd, and that's during the tour. I don't know why he would drop in the middle of the tour like that, but Carti could do anything. Full of surprises. That's probably how Gilbert was born too with Iggy. She ain't even know. And by the way, I've been seeing this go around online in that in a California sign it says Narcissist November 6, 2021. So people are like, oh my God, it's like this is the first time we've seen a date on a billboard. But just realize that November 6th, and this says California, is the same date. If you go to November 6th on here, on Carti's official tour announcement, November 6th, Los Angeles, California. So it just means that he's performing on that day in California. It's kind of like a little ad for the tour, not necessarily the project, which is kind of annoying that we're getting hella dates thrown at us that don't mean shit other than a performance in that city. So y'all let me know what you think about all this information. When do you think Carti is dropping? I know hip hop in general has been kind of slow. That's why we've been talking about Carti for so long, because Narcissist, the only thing I'm really looking forward to. I mean, like the Meek Mill project last night. Y'all really want me to talk about that? I'm waiting on Uzi, I'm waiting on Juice, Travis, anybody, just not me. Come on. It's been your boy Bobbalam signing off. About to go apply to a job for some of these billboards so I can maybe get some insider info of when they're planning on dropping. Y'all gotta make sure to like and subscribe to join the Bob gang if you would it. Peace out, Clyde people. Know what I'm saying?